Diana Ross, the renowned singer and fashionista, has reached the age of 80. For over 5 decades, she dominated the music industry with her timeless hits and unforgettable style. However, her journey encountered a challenging turn after a life devoted to pursuing success. On December 30th, 2002, Diana found herself in legal trouble while receiving treatment for substance abuse at a rehabilitation center in Tucson, Arizona. She was arrested for driving under the influence, leading to legal consequences and a 2-day jail sentence near her Connecticut estate. Born on March 26, 1944 in Detroit, Michigan, Diana Ross's story is a testament to both her remarkable achievements and the personal struggles she faced. Diana Ross grew up as one of 6 children in a close family. Her parents, Ernestine and Fred Ross Sr., had initially planned to name her Diane, but a mistake on her birth certificate officially made her Diana. However, her family and friends in Detroit always called her Diane. She was raised in a Baptist household alongside her 2 sisters, Barbara and Rita, and 3 brothers, Arthur, Fred Jr., and Wilbert, also known as Chico. The family lived on Belmont Street in Detroit's North End, not far from Highland Park, and their neighbor was none other than Smokey Robinson. When Diana was 7 years old, her mother became seriously ill with tuberculosis, and Diana and her siblings were sent to live with their maternal grandparents, Reverend William Moten and his wife, in Bessemer, Alabama. Fortunately, after her mother's recovery, the family reunited in Detroit. As a teenager, Diana Ross's ambition was to become a fashion designer. To pursue this dream, she enrolled in various classes at Cass Technical High School, including clothing design, hat making, pattern making, and tailoring. However, fashion was not her sole interest, as she also explored modeling and cosmetology in her free time. Interestingly, her neighbor and family friend, Smokey Robinson, helped cover the cost of some of these classes, a gesture that Diana later acknowledged. Additionally, Diana remained actively involved in school activities during this period. In 1960, while balancing her studies and part-time jobs, Diana landed her first job as a bus girl at the famous department store, Hudson, in downtown Detroit, making history as the store's first African-American bus girl. Additionally, she earned extra money by showcasing her creativity and entrepreneurial spirit by styling her neighbor's hair. Diana graduated from C-Tech in January 1962, but her path to superstardom had already begun at just 15 years old in 1958 when she joined the Primettes, a sister group to the male vocal group The Primes. It was a member of The Primes, Paul Williams, who recognized Diana's talent and introduced her to music manager Milton Jenkins. The group, comprising Diana, Florence Ballard, Mary Wilson, and Betty McGlown, Paul's girlfriend at the time, quickly gained recognition in 1960. The Primettes won a talent contest in Windsor, Ontario, which caught the attention of songwriter and Motown executive Robert Bateman. He invited them to audition for Motown Records. Diana also sought advice from her old neighbor and rumored childhood crush, Smokey Robinson. She wanted his help to audition for Motown, but Smokey had one condition. The group had to let him and the Miracles borrow their guitarist Marv Tarplin for a tour. The deal was made, and soon Diana and her group were on their way to making their mark in the music industry. This arrangement worked out well, as Marv Tarplin went on to have a long and influential career with Smokey Robinson's band, which Diana Ross considered a fair trade. Meanwhile, the Primettes went through the Motown audition process. When Diana sang "There Goes My Baby" in front of Motown founder Berry Gordy, he was amazed by her voice. Despite their talent, Gordy told the group to finish high school before signing with the label. The girls didn't let that slow them down and continued to help out with recordings at Motown's Hitsville, USA headquarters, adding hand claps and backup vocals. In 1960, they recorded 2 songs for Lupin Records, with Diana taking the lead on one. Diana also took on various behind-the-scenes roles for the group, such as hairstylist, makeup artist, seamstress, and costume designer, showcasing her multi-talented nature. Later that year, Barbara Martin joined the group, replacing Betty McGlown. With this new lineup, the Primettes got the chance to record at Hitsville Studios, and many of their early tracks were written by Smokey Robinson. Although these songs gained regional popularity, they didn't break through nationally. In January 1961, Berry Gordy finally agreed to sign the group, but with one condition: they had to change their name. Florence Ballard chose the name The Supremes, reportedly because it was the only name on the list. Diana was not enthusiastic about the name because it sounded like it referred to a male group. Gordy supported the group, and they became known as The Supremes on January 15, 1961. By 1963, after Barbara Martin left, they became a trio with Diana Ross as the lead singer. Their major success came in 1964 with their first #1 hit, Where Did Our Love Go? This started a period of great success success for the group. Around this time, Diana began using the name Diana instead of her birth name Diane. She also started a romantic relationship with Motown CEO Berry Gordy that lasted several years and resulted in the birth of her eldest daughter, Rhonda Suzanne Silverstein, in 1971. Although Rhonda was raised by Diana's husband, music executive Robert Ellis Silverstein, Diana later told her the truth about her biological father, Berry Gordy. Diana Ross, the former lead singer of the Motown group The Supremes, had a diverse career that included music, acting, and personal relationships. She gave birth to her daughter, Rhonda, while married to Robert Ellis Silverstein. Rhonda often referred to Motown founder Berry Gordy as Uncle BB. Diana had two more children with Robert, Tracy Joy Silverstein, born in 1972, and Chudney Lane Silverstein, born in 1975. Unfortunately, Diana and Robert divorced in 1977. In 1970, Diana kicked off her solo career with her debut self-titled album, marking the start of an incredibly successful journey. In 1971, she scored her first #1 hit in the UK with the ballad I'm Still Waiting, and also starred in her first solo TV special, Diana, which featured the Jackson 5. Beyond music, Diana also explored acting, starring in the 1972 film Lady Sings the Blues, a loosely based biographical film about jazz. Diana's portrayal of the legendary singer Billie Holiday was praised by critics, including jazz critic Leonard Feather, who admired her ability to capture Billie's essence. Her performance earned her Golden Globe and Academy Award nominations for Best Actress, and the film's soundtrack became a commercial success, selling over 2 million copies in November 1972. The following year, Diana sang When We Grow Up for the children's album Free to Be You and Me. In 1973, she released her second #1 hit in the US with Touch Me in the Morning, and later that year she collaborated with fellow Motown star Marvin Gaye for a duet album, Diana and Marvin, which became an international hit. That year, Diana also made history as the first entertainer invited to the Imperial Palace in Japan for a private audience with Empress Nagako, the wife of Emperor Hirohito. In April 1974, Diana made history by co-hosting the Academy Awards, becoming the first African-American woman to do so. She shared hosting duties with John Huston, Burt Reynolds, and David Niven. By 1976, Diana had released her fourth #1 solo hit, Love Hangover, a song that smoothly transitioned from a sultry ballad to a funky disco anthem. That same year, she launched her An Evening with Diana Ross tour, which was a massive success, including a 2-week engagement at Broadway's Palace Theater. The tour also led to an Emmy-nominated TV special where Diana performed as legendary figures like Josephine Baker, Bessie Smith, and Ethel Waters, for which she received a special Tony Award. Diana's biggest success came in 1980 when she released a groundbreaking album that solidified her place as a music and entertainment legend. This album featured hits like I'm Coming Out and Upside Down, which took the charts by storm and introduced her to a whole new generation of dance music fans. Diana Ross collaborated with Lionel Richie on a duet ballad called Endless Love, which became her 6th and final song to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. During this time, Diana was also in a relationship with Gene Simmons, the bassist and co-lead singer of the band, Kiss. Their romance lasted until 1983, and it started after their mutual friend Cher suggested they get together. Simmons later admitted that he fell in love with Diana while still dating Cher, which caused tension and ultimately ended Diana's friendship with Cher. In 1985, Diana met her second husband, Norwegian shipping magnate Arne Næss Jr., and they married in 1986. During their marriage, Diana became a stepmother to Arne's 3 children, Katinka, Christopher, and folk singer Leona Ness. The couple also had 2 sons together, Ross Arne and Evan Olav, born in 1987 and 1988, respectively. Unfortunately, their marriage ended in 2000. After her separation from ARA, Diana Ross maintained close relationships with his 3 children. Diana's family continued to grow, and she now has 7 grandchildren. Her daughter Rhonda is the proud mother of her grandson Wraith Hawk, born in 2009. In 1980, after over 20 years with Motown, Diana Ross started looking for a change. She negotiated her departure and received a $250,000 severance package from the label. RCA Records offered her a $20 million 7-year deal with full creative control over her albums. Before making the move, Diana reportedly asked Motown's head, Berry Gordy, to match RCA's offer, but he said it was impossible. So on May 20th, 1981, 1981, Diana signed with RCA, which became one of the most expensive recording contracts ever. Her first album with RCA, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, was released in October 1981 and was a huge success, selling over 1 million copies and featuring hit singles like her cover of the classic song. After relocating to RCA, Diana established her own production firm, Anita Productions, following the success of her albums Fall in Love and Mirror Mirror. Diana Ross, whose name is spelled backward, became involved in real estate investments. She continued touring across the United States and internationally. On May 6, 1982, Diana Ross was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She followed up the success of Why Do Fools Fall in Love with another hit album, Silk Electric, which included the single Muscles, written and produced by Michael Jackson. Muscles became another top 10 hit and earned Diana Ross a Grammy nomination, and the album eventually went gold in 1983. She then ventured into pop rock territory with the release of the Ross album, which featured the top 40 hit Pieces of Ice. But the album did not produce any more big hits and did not go gold. In 1984, Diana released Swept Away, which included the duet All of You with Julio Iglesias, and another track, Missing You, written as a tribute to Marvin Gaye, became an international hit. The album earned gold record status. The following year, in 1985, Diana teamed up with Barry Gibb of the Bee Gees for the Eaten Alive album, which featured the #1 UK hit Chain Reaction and another hit, the title track. Diana Ross's music career continued to thrive in the 1980s and 1990s. She collaborated with Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb on music videos that helped boost their popularity in 1985. Diana also appeared on the charity single We Are the World in 1986, which sold over 20 million copies globally. She hosted the American Music Awards in 1986 and 1987. In 2004, Diana and her daughter Tracy Ellis Ross were featured on the cover of Essence magazine for its 50th anniversary. Later that year, she performed a tribute to Stevie Wonder at the Billboard Music Awards, where she received the Century Award. In 2005, Diana participated in a tsunami relief concert and launched her own makeup collection with MAC Cosmetics. That year, she also recorded a duet with Rod Stewart of the classic song I've Got a Crush on You. The promotional single from Volume 4 of Diana's music reached number 19 on the Billboard Hot Adult Contemporary chart. She also collaborated with Westlife on a cover of her 1991 hit When You Tell Me That You Love Me, which became a top 2 UK single and number 1 in Ireland in 2005. Diana was invited as a guest to Oprah Winfrey's Legends Ball weekend, celebrating 25 African American women in the arts, entertainment, and civil rights, which was later broadcast as a TV special. Diana's 2006 Central Park concert, One for All, was awarded the TV Land Awards Viewer's Choice for television's greatest music moment. In 2006, Universal released her 1972 Blue album, which peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Top Jazz Albums chart. Later that year, she released her first studio album in 6 years, I Love You, which performed well, reaching number 32 on the Billboard 200 and number 16 on the top R&B albums chart. Diana Ross went on a global concert tour to promote her album I Love You. That same year, she received the BET Lifetime Achievement Award and was honored at the Kennedy Center. In 2008, she performed at the US Open Tennis Tournament, paying tribute to Billie Jean King, and headlined the Nobel Peace Prize concert in Oslo, Norway. In 2009, she was the featured performer at the Mona and Rosso concert series in the Netherlands. 2 years later, in 2010, she embarked on her first major tour in 3 years, titled The More Today Than Yesterday, The Greatest Hits Tour, which was dedicated to the memory of her late friend Michael Jackson and received widespread acclaim across the country. Diana Ross was inducted into the Michigan Rock and Roll Legends Hall of Fame in 2012. That same year, she received her first Grammy Award for Lifetime Achievement and announced the nominees for Album of the Year. A DVD of her For One and For All concert in Central Park was released in May 2012. In December 2012, she performed at the White House's Christmas in Washington concert, which was attended by former President Barack Obama and broadcast on TNT. In 2013, Diana Ross completed tours in South America and the United States. On July 3, 2014, she was awarded the Ella Fitzgerald Award for her contributions to contemporary jazz vocals at the Montreal International Jazz Festival. At the American Music Awards in November 2014, Ross presented Taylor Swift with the Dick Clark Award for Excellence. During 2015, Diana Ross made a cameo appearance. Diana Ross continued her music career with a role in the music video for her son Evan Ross's song How to Live Alone. She also started a short residency at the Venetian in Las Vegas, which was named the Essential Diana Ross. Some of her memorable performances never faded away. After her residency began, Diana Ross released an album called The Wiz on November 27, 2015, featuring her renditions of songs from the 1978 film of the same name in which she had acted alongside stars like Michael Jackson and Lena Horne. In 2016, she revived her In the Name of Love tour that she had started in 2013. That same year, President Obama awarded her the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Billboard magazine later ranked her as the 51st most successful dance club performer of all time. In 2017, Diana Ross performed at the Essence Festival in New Orleans. Diana Ross, the renowned singer, was the headline performer, while her daughter Rhonda Ross Kendrick opened the show in the latter part of 2017 on November 19th. Ross was honored with the American Music Awards Lifetime Achievement Award and sang several of her most famous hits. The concert ended with her performing the classic Ain't No Mountain High Enough, during which she invited all her grandchildren to join her on stage. Her grandson, Rock Emmanuel Kendrick, the son of Rhonda Ross Kendrick, gave an impressive dancing performance that stole the show. Diana was also joined on stage by her children, their spouses, her first ex-husband Robert Ellis Smokey Robinson, and Berry Gordy, the founder of Motown Records. In December 2017, Ross made an appearance on the Home Shopping Network to promote her debut fragrance, Diamond Diana, which sold out within a few hours. Diana Ross released a retrospective CD collection of her music under the name Diamond Diana. The album reached the 6th spot on the Billboard R&B Albums chart and the 5th position on the top album sales chart. The first single from the album, a remix of Eric E. Yes' song Ain't No Mountain High Enough, was released in 2017 and reached the top of the Billboard Dance Club Songs chart. Ross started a new mini residency at the Wynn Las Vegas on February 8, 2018, with the release of I'm Coming Out Upside Down. She continued to find success in the dance music genre, achieving another #1 hit on the Billboard Top Dance chart in 2018. During the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade that year, Ross gave a performance, and by December 2018, she had been listed by Billboard magazine as the 3rd most successful dance club performer in the industry's history. The Recording Academy honored Ross with a performance of The Best Years of My Life. Diana Ross, the legendary singer and former lead of the iconic Motown group The Supremes, has continued to captivate audiences throughout her illustrious career. In 2019, her hit song The Boss received a fresh, dance-infused makeover courtesy of producer Eric Cooper. The reworked track went on to top the Billboard Dance chart, introducing Diana's timeless sound to a new generation of music fans. The renewed interest in Diana's catalog was further amplified when it was announced in October 2019 that she would perform as the coveted Sunday legend at the 50th anniversary of the prestigious Glastonbury Festival. However, the grand celebration was ultimately postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which forced the festival's organizers to reschedule the event. Undeterred, Diana Ross remained committed to engaging with her loyal fan base. In 2022, it was confirmed that she would indeed headline the legend slot at the Glastonbury Festival, slated for May of that year. This highly anticipated performance was seen as a testament to Diana's enduring impact and her ability to captivate audiences across multiple decades. To further cement her legacy, Diana Ross released a special collection titled Supertonic Mixes in July 2020. This compilation featured 9 of her most beloved songs, each reimagined and remixed by the talented producer Eric Cooper. The Supertonic Mixes project breathed new life into these classic tunes, allowing them to resonate with both longtime fans and newcomers to Diana's musical universe. Throughout her storied career, Diana Ross has consistently proven her ability to adapt and evolve, while remaining true to the soulful essence that has made her one of the most iconic and influential artists of all time. The continued success and renewed interest in her work is a testament to her enduring impact on the music industry and popular culture. Diana Ross, the legendary Motown queen, continued to captivate audiences in 2022 with her enduring talent and versatility. In May, the iconic singer collaborated with the psychedelic pop band Tame Impala to create the infectious track Turn Up the Sunshine, which was featured as the lead single for the original soundtrack of the hit film Minions: The Rise of Gru. This musical collaboration showcased Ross's ability to seamlessly blend her signature soulful style with the modern experimental sound of Tame Impala, proving that her artistry remains as fresh and relevant as ever. The Turn Up the Sunshine single was part of a larger project that featured new renditions of classic 1970s hits by an impressive lineup of artists, including the soulful powerhouse Brittany Howard, the avant-garde indie darling St. Vincent, and the legendary jazz icon Herbie Hancock. This eclectic mix of musicians underscored the enduring appeal and timeless nature of the music from that era, with Ross's contributions serving as a shining example of how her music continues to inspire and influence across generations. In June, Ross's star power shone even brighter as she took the stage as the headliner at the Platinum Party at the Palace, a prestigious event celebrating Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee held at the historic Cardiff Castle in Wales. Her captivating performance not only honored the legacy of the British monarch, but also showcased Ross's own unparalleled career, cementing her status as a true icon of the music industry. Following her regal appearance, Ross announced the start of the UK leg of her Thank You Tour, a celebration of her illustrious career and the enduring connection she shares with her adoring fans. As she took the stage in venues across the country, Ross continued to mesmerize audiences with her boundless energy, impeccable vocals, and the sheer power of her star quality. The pinnacle of Ross's 2022 triumphs came on June 26th when she graced the iconic Glastonbury Festival with her presence. Her performance was a true testament to her enduring legacy as she captivated the multi-generational crowd with a set that spanned her remarkable catalog from Motown classics to her solo hits. The audience, spanning generations, were enthralled by the sheer magnetism and timeless artistry that Diana Ross brought to the Glastonbury stage, solidifying her status as a true living legend in the music world. Diana Ross's music legacy tour in the United States was a resounding success, celebrating her most iconic hit songs and solidifying her status as a true legend in the music industry. This captivating tour allowed her devoted fans to experience her timeless classics performed live, further cementing her position as an enduring musical icon with a global following that spans multiple generations. The announcement in May 2023 that Ross would be bringing her music legacy tour to London's prestigious Royal Albert Hall on October 14th and 15th generated immense excitement and anticipation among her European fan base. Concertgoers eagerly awaited the opportunity to witness the legendary diva's electrifying stage presence and captivating vocal prowess, as she delighted audiences with her signature songs that have become the soundtrack to the lives of countless music enthusiasts. Throughout her illustrious career, Diana Ross's extraordinary artistic abilities have inspired and influenced numerous well-known artists across multiple generations, including the legendary Michael Jackson, the iconic Beyoncé, the boundary-pushing Madonna, the soulful Janelle Monáe, the genre-defying The Roots, and the dynamic duo the Ting Tings. These artists and countless others have openly acknowledged the profound impact that Ross's music, style, and pioneering spirit have had on their own creative journeys. Moreover, Diana Ross's life and storied career have served as a source of inspiration for various works of art, with her personal journey and the challenges she has overcome along the way inspiring the creation of the character of Dina Jones, a powerful and relatable figure that has resonated with audiences worldwide. This artistic exploration of Ross's legacy has further cemented her status as a cultural icon, whose influence extends far beyond the realm of music and into the broader artistic landscape. As the anticipation for her upcoming performances at the Royal Albert Hall continues to build, Diana Ross's music legacy tour promises to be a true celebration of her unparalleled artistry and her enduring impact on the music industry. Fans from around the world eagerly await the opportunity to witness the living legend in action as she captivates audiences with her timeless hits and solidifies her legacy as one of the most influential and inspiring artists of our time. The musical Dreamgirls has featured many talented actresses portraying the character based on the iconic Diana Ross. Two notable examples include Valencia Lakay, who received a Tony Award nomination for her portrayal of the Ross-inspired character Dina Jones, and Lucy St. Louis, who played the role in the West End production of the musical. The 2013 film adaptation of Dreamgirls further explored the close connection between Ross and Motown Records founder Berry Gordy, who was instrumental in shaping the careers of the Supremes and other Motown artists. artists. Diana Ross's influential legacy has been recognized and represented in various mediums beyond Dreamgirls. The 2019 Broadway musical Ain't Too Proud: The Life and Times of the Temptations featured actresses such as Candace Marie Woods and Dar Andre Tucker taking on the role of Ross, highlighting her significant impact on the Motown sound and her close association with the Temptations. The Supremes' iconic hit songs, such as You Can't Hurry Love and Stop in the Name of Love, have been widely acclaimed and inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, acknowledged as influential in the development of rock and roll culture. The Supremes themselves were inducted into the prestigious Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988, solidifying their legacy as one of the most successful and groundbreaking vocal groups in music history. Diana Ross's transition from her time with the Supremes to her acclaimed solo career further cemented her status as a legendary performer, with her powerful vocals, captivating stage presence, and enduring impact on the music industry. The enduring influence of Diana Ross and the Supremes continues to inspire and influence generations of musicians and music enthusiasts alike. The Supremes, the iconic Motown girl group, were recognized with a prestigious star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1998, cementing their place in music history. This prestigious honor was a testament to their extraordinary talent and the indelible mark they left on the industry. The group was also inducted into the esteemed Vocal Group Hall of Fame, further solidifying their status as one of the greatest vocal ensembles of all time. In 2014, the influential music publication Rolling Stone magazine ranked the Supremes as the 96th greatest artist of all time, a remarkable achievement that underscored their enduring impact and influence on the landscape of popular music. The group's lead vocalist, the legendary Diana Ross, was also singled out for her exceptional contributions, being named the Female Entertainer of the Century by Billboard magazine in 1976. Diana Ross's individual accolades are equally impressive. She has not one, but 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, one as a solo artist and another as a member of the Supremes, underscoring her multifaceted and celebrated career. In 1986, the Diana Ross Playground was established in the heart of New York City's Central Park, with a special opening ceremony that recognized her immense contributions to the arts and her lasting impact on popular culture. Beyond her own remarkable achievements, Diana Ross also played a crucial role in launching the career of another iconic musical act, the Jackson 5. Her keen eye for talent and her ability to recognize the 5 potential of young artists led her to bring the Jackson 5 to public attention, a move that ultimately paved the way for their phenomenal success and the global stardom of their lead singer, the legendary Michael Jackson. The Supremes and Diana Ross's legacy continue to inspire and captivate music lovers worldwide, their indelible mark on the industry serving as a testament to the power of their talent, their artistry, and their enduring cultural significance. Diana Ross, the legendary singer and actress, was a central figure in the meteoric rise of Motown Records. Despite some ambiguity surrounding her initial discovery of the group, she became a fundamental part of Motown's marketing and promotional strategy, captivating audiences with her captivating stage presence and powerful vocals. Throughout her career, Diana Ross maintained a close, almost familial relationship with Michael Jackson, serving as a mentor and maternal figure during his formative years. Their bond was a testament to the sense of community and nurturing environment that defined the Motown family. In 1985, the Kaufman Astoria Studios in Queens, New York, recognized Diana Ross's immense contribution to the industry by designating Studio 4 as the Diana Ross Building. This prestigious honor not only highlighted her artistry, but also her role in reinvigorating the studio's prominence and legacy. The Legends Ball, hosted by the iconic Oprah Winfrey in 2006, was a remarkable celebration of African American women who had made significant strides in the realms of art, entertainment, and civil rights. Diana Ross was among the 24 extraordinary individuals honored, standing alongside other influential pop divas of the 1960s, whose impact on music and culture had been indelible. Diana Ross's lasting influence on the music industry is further underscored by her ranking as the 87th greatest vocalist of all time by Rolling Stone magazine in 2023. This accolade is a testament to the enduring power of her voice, the timeless appeal of her artistry, and the profound respect she has earned from both fans and fellow musicians alike. The Diana Ross story is one of resilience, innovation, and a steadfast commitment to excellence. Her journey has not only shaped the trajectory of Motown, but has also left an indelible mark on the broader cultural landscape, inspiring generations of artists and captivating audiences worldwide. As the music industry continues to evolve, the legacy of Diana Ross remains a shining example of the transformative power of talent, passion, and determination.